Assalamu alaikum and welcome back to ElectroCAD. In the previous video, we completed sheet 5 where we designed the control power and safety circuit using a control MCB, phase failure relay, and an emergency stop push button. In this project, instead of using a master control relay, we are taking the control phase directly after the emergency stop and distributing it to the control circuits. In this video, we will design the feed power control circuit on sheet 6 using illuminated on and off push buttons, level interlock, protection feedback, and running stop indication. So let's get started. Before we start drawing, let's first understand the logic clearly. Our final output is the feed pump contactor coil tagged as 2-K1. Feed pump will only run if our MPCB must be healthy, overload relay must be healthy, raw water level must be above the low limit, off push button must not be pressed, and either the on push button is pressed or the contactor is already latched. Now we will convert this logic into a proper relay control circuit. In Project Manager, click on Schematic folder and create a new drawing. We will name it as ROFP-6 and it will be used for feed pump control. This will be sheet number 6 and that will be our drawing number. Click on OK. Apply project default values. Zoom it and start drawing. Now for control circuits, we will have to create rungs. I will click a ladder. In Insert Wires and Wire Number option, click on Insert Ladder. The width will be 200 and as there will be not many control components, therefore I am increasing the spacing from 20 to 40. That will be a single phase and rungs will be added. So click on OK and start adding rungs. We will first start adding components into the system. At the end, we will add the destination arrows. First component we need to add is our magnetic contactor coil. So I have selected LC1D09M7. I'll click on that. I will map the symbol in the motor controls, motor starter, and here is motor starter coil. Place it here. This is our main target, which needs to be energized for energizing the feed pump. Feed pump contactor. Click on OK. This is the sheet number 2 where we had already added magnetic contactor, but that contactor is not linked to this coil. So we will go to sheet number 2. Here is our magnetic contactor. We will update this contactor with that coil. So I'll click on Edit Component, Parent and Sibling. This command will be only used if the parent or sibling is in the same sheet. Because this is not in the same sheet, we will have to use other method. I'll right click on this, Edit Component, and I'll click on Project. So here is feed pump contactor. I'll click on this, click OK. Now you can see that all the terminals will be updated and the tag of this contactor is also updated with from the sheet number 6. There is another thing. I would like to name it, update this tag as instead of Q, I will add K. 6-K1, click on OK, and it will update the drawing accordingly. So you can see that at sheet number 2, this will be updated as well, 6-K1. So I will close the sheet now because it is now completed. Once again, we are at sheet number 6. All of the contacts of this contactor will be shown here. So 3 normally open power contacts are shown here, which are tagged at sheet number 2. We can scoot this at the bottom so that the tags are shown after the neutral line. Now we will start adding the control components one by one. So I will add a normally open contact and link it to the, you can see that all of the relays and components are not shown here. We can click here, show all components for all families, and all of our components will be displayed here. Now click on from sheet number 2. Here is EOCR QF1. We click here, press OK, and this will be linked to that. And even the pins are updated automatically. Click on OK, and here it is. Now we will add normally open contact of our NPCB so that if there is an overload tripping in the circuit breaker, our complete circuit will be closed. So add another normally open contact here and link it to our NPCB. NPCB feed pump. Here it is. Click on OK, and this will be updated as well. These terminals need to be updated. We can keep that empty at the moment. Click on OK. Now, the next step is to add the float switch, because we know the feed pump must only be switched on if the water level is above the low level in feed water tank. So I will add float switch, normally open contact, in the miscellaneous switches. Here it is, float level normally open. We can add it here. We can type float switch. Click on OK. Now we will start adding our push buttons. So here it is, push button, and we will first add our off push button, red push button here, illuminated red push button. So I will link it to a symbol. This is illuminated push button, and you know that for off push button, normally close contact will be used. So I will click here and place it in this line. This is for off. Click on OK. Next thing is to add our green push button for switching it on. Click here. Go to push buttons, illuminated push buttons, and normally open contact. That will be for all. Click on OK. Use trim wire option to trim this line. Now, in order to latch the contactor, I will have to add normally open contact in parallel to the on push button, so that when on push button will be on, that open contact will be converted to close and our contactor will be latched. So I will take the wire option and draw a wire here. Once it is completed, we will start adding the normally open contact. So here it is, normally open contact, and who is its parent? This contactor coil is its parent. So this will be linked accordingly with this one. Now we will trim the extra wires, this one and this one. Now is the time to add the illuminated lights, which are part of these illuminated push buttons. Now, in order to illuminate off push button, we will have to use close contact of the coil. For on push button, we can take directly power from in parallel to this line. So I will add in push buttons, illuminated push button, and for on, I will simply click green and link it with its parent. OK. And now I will add a wire from here in parallel to this slide and trim it from here. OK. Now we have green light when the contactor is made and the feed pump is running. And in case the feed pump is off, we will have to add another light which is part of off push button here and link it to our off push button or stop push button and press OK. But in order to switch on that light, we will have to add normally close contact of the contactor. So I will take normally close contact. Here, its parent is this one. Click on OK. Done. Now our lines are completed. We can trim our extra lines using the trim wire option in edit wire and wire number option. Trim all extra wires. So that's it. Now we will have to add the destination arrows for phase and neutral line. So I will click destination arrow, click here, the project, control phase, click OK. Similarly for neutral, I will click here and add the neutral line. So our control circuit for feed water pump is now completed. We can also add wire numbers here by clicking any wire, wire numbers, and automatic wire numbers project wide, and all of our wire numbers will be updated. Click on OK, do all, and click on OK, and all of the wire numbers will be updated. You can also see that all of the contacts used by this contactor will be displayed under this coil. It has one normally open and one normally closed contact and 3 normally open power contacts. All of those contacts have been used and are displayed here. In the next video, we will design the RO pump control circuit, which will include pressure switch permissive, timer delay logic, automatic flushing sequence. So save your work and I will see you in the next lesson. Thank you.